Guys, it's time. I finally completed the feminine collection from Parfums de Marly. So, since I posted the Delina trio video, right? If you haven't seen it, I'll pop it up here, bung bung up top. But I kind of describe them as Destiny's Child. I figured, let's add some new players. Let's add some people Beyonce may have crossed paths with, people who are in her inner circle. So I am going to rank the remaining fragrances the same way. But I'm going to talk about all of them, of course. But before I get into that, if you're new here, hey, I'm Chi Chi, and I talk about all things lavish but logical. So if that's your sort of thing, go ahead, subscribe, make some friends in the comment section, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. There are currently 11 fragrances within the feminine collection, and I have 9 of them. But I am going to be talking about all 11, and I will be ranking them from the least favorite to my most favorite. And it just so happens that the 2 that I don't have are kind of like my least favorite as well. We're gonna get into it. Starting it off with Sedbury. Sedbury, I would have to classify her as Farrah, aka Luggage. We don't know what happened to Sedbury, okay? She used to be a part of the group at some point, and then she has just been exiting, stage left. We don't know what happened to Sedbury. Some of y'all don't even know that Sedbury exists. It's exactly like Farrah. So I was just like, Now, I did remember when she was at the, the Neiman Marcus and the Nordstrom counters, and I remember smelling it, and I remember there being a lot of lavender. She was very, very mature. And I was just like, she's really not my vibe. So it made sense that I did not add her to the collection at all. But it's just so funny because where is Sedbury? Like, I think there was a point in time she was in the US market, but then she got pulled. And I think she was only in the UK or the European market. And now that even if I go to the Parfums de Marly website, sis ain't there. There's no knowledge of her. So if you knew about her, you know about her. But we don't really acknowledge her. So Sedbury is definitely Farrah. Darcy is the other one that I do not own. And I have to link this to Latavia. Latavia, she's a part of the group, okay? She's one of the originals. But not everybody either knows about her or like is their favorite. She's not their favorite. That's what it is. So for me, when I smelled it, it was giving a little too mature as well. And I was just like, this gives me Chanel vibes, respectfully, but I don't like Chanel fragrances. I just didn't care for her at all. And I was just like, yeah, Darcy is just the person that not everybody likes. It's like, damn, like everyone else is so like, and Darcy is just like there, It is like, okay, I know you're a part of the group, but okay. If you know, you know. That's it. Like, she has the same vibe as Farrah, but she ain't been cut off yet. That's what it is. So Darcy, I'm sorry, girl, you at number 10. So let's get into the top 9 that I have. I'm very excited to have all of them. I've been wanting to finish this collection for so long. But the top was easier to put together versus the bottoms. The bottom, it just killed me. Number 9 has to be Safanad. I know. When I first sampled it, I was like, oh my God, Safanad is so cozy. I really love it. I believe it was in my top 3, but this is a recent purchase. I want to say, is this the last one? No, it's not the last one I got. But no, wait, is it? Are you the last one to join the club? No, she's not. Child, I'll be all confused. But Safanad is 1000% Chloe Bailey. Chloe tries really, really hard to be sexy, but she just has to accept the fact that she's just cute and cuddly and cozy and warm. And that's what Safanad is. Like Safanad is orange blossom, vanilla, just... Why are you trying to be sexy, girl? You ain't sexy. You are not sexy in the slightest bit. And you try so hard, and you're so beautiful. Look at one of my favorite bottles, to be honest with you. I like that you can see the dark golden juice and the black ponytail is swinging. I love all of that. But stop trying to be sexy, girl. You just not sexy. But I really do like this scent. I think when I first got it, I was saying that it was giving me a Play-Doh vibe. It still gives me that. And I'm starting to think that whatever type of vanilla that's in here gives me a Play-Doh vibe to my nose. But I still very much so enjoy it. I am trying to reach for her this winter, you know, as it's getting, well, it is cold out. But, you know, Chloe girl, like we like you. We like you. You ain't gotta do too much. Stop trying to be something you're not, girl. Okay? I know I'm about to ruffle some feathers. So, this next one is Delina, the OG. I know, Beyonce, why are you down here, girl? Listen, the only reason why Delina is so far down the list is because I reach for the other two way more. And then, of course, this one has that very, very, very sharp rhubarb note at the top, which can sway people's opinion. Some people love it, some people hate it. Me, I'm very in the middle about it. Some days I like it, some days I don't. But this is an absolutely beautiful fragrance. I can see why everybody lost it when this came out because it's stunning. It lasts. It's not a boring rose. Honestly, like Beyonce, it just was not your regular type of rose. She was doing that fast rap talking, right? Boy, I know you want me, I can see it in your eyes. She was doing that. That was completely different. She actually has vocal range. Whether you love her or hate her, you gotta put some respect on it. She just made the world stop. That was Delina. You can't deny it. You just can't. Like, I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, I don't like Delina. That's cool. But you gotta respect the fact that she came up in, like, I'm a new rose, okay? It wasn't your granny rose. It wasn't like outdated. It was something new, something fresh, something like, oh, modern woman. So all props to Delina, but in my collection, she's number 8. At the 7th spot, like, a lot of these could be interchanged. Like, it really depends on my mood. But right now, Athalia has to be number 7. Athalia is 1000% Miss Tina knows. She's all about business, okay? Powdery. She's mature. She knows a little bit about life, okay? She does hair. She does makeup. She sews clothes together. She's a therapist. She is all of the things. She is that person you go to for advice. That's Athalia right here, because she has an elegance about her. You already know. Don't come to her with some bullshit. She fixes problems, okay? She wants solutions. She's done it all. She's like, all right, baby, I'm tired. I'm just gonna enjoy my life, okay? And that's what she is. She's worked hard. I usually wear this when I go to work. You know, it's powdery. It's like not too offensive, but definitely you know that she means business. It's clean, like approachable still, but that's what it is. I really just love the iris and the violet that's in here. That, oh my goodness, it's just such a power to it. And I really, really like it. So it's just like, okay, Athalia, girl. A lot of the silent killers that I really, really love are gaining in popularity. I think people are just like, okay, let me check out the rest of Parfums de Marly and not always the Delina trio. But Athalia, if you do like something that is powdery, give this one a whirl. Next on the list is the fun girls. Oriana. aka Blue Ivy, and now, since I've seen the movie, Rumi. Rumi more than Blue Ivy, to be honest, but we're just gonna say Beyonce's kids. Oriana is fun. She's young. She's living life with no responsibilities, but still makes really good choices. That's Oriana. That's Blue Ivy and Rumi's future, okay? They get to still be children. They are like having all of these life experiences that grown adults, true, I haven't even experienced. But they're appreciative, they're fun. It's fun. Oriana is a fun fragrance. You have that chantilly cream, the marshmallows, the orange blossom, the vanilla. It's cute. It's so cute. Texas Bama. Like, it's just so cute. Like, how could you not? How could you not? You know, and it's not super juvenile, and that's what I like, and that's why I said it was like Blue Ivy, because yes, Blue Ivy is very much so a child, but even like if you watch the movie and she's like studying her mom, like she's a little bit more developed, you know, but she's not an adult. That's why Oriana suits the both of them. It's just like, oh, they're all cute. Like, let's go. Yes, this that rhythm. Yes, that's how I feel with Oriana. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but she has a youth about her. Just a fun presence to be around. It's not so serious, and this was a real departure from the entire line, because everything else is rose, it's mature, little vanilla, like, you know, and this one came along and it was just like, oh, hold on now, she's a little different, she's a little fun, she's a little, you know, young whippersnapper. But Oriana, really, really cute. I really enjoy her. She often gets compared to Rihanna, Love Don't Be Shy, but this one I just feel like it's not as sweet. So that's why I feel like adults like really ride for her too. And it's just like, you go on, girls. So Oriana, very, very cute, fun, playful, and a really nice addition to my collection. All right, top 5. So kicking off the top 5, definitely a sleeper, okay? A lot of people passed this one by, but I knew this was a stunner, and Meliora is that girl, okay? This 1000% is Halle Bailey. Halle. She is a Disney princess in a bottle, just a sea siren. The Little Mermaid makes perfect sense. She is just whimsical, my nymph, my fairy, okay? Just like I love this. It's a beautiful red berry, black currant, then musk. I will always remember these notes. It's just because you really, really smell like that juiciness, and there's softness about it, and it's just slightly like the hint of sparkle. Okay, she sparkles with this, and you're just like, are you for real? Like, how are you so whimsical and beautiful and elegant and put together? And it's just, she's still very light. It has, you know, a nice youth to it, but not being immature. Like, oh gosh, Meliora. So juicy, so beautiful. It's just like, you can do no wrong. It's like, oh, I'm just here, you know, soft-spoken, just like, she just glides. There are certain people in life who just glide. She's one of them. It's just like, wow, you're so airy, so beautiful, so nice. Like, how can I do that in life? You know, like, these people aren't real. Like, this motherfucker is not real. That's Meliora. It's just again, it's another one of those fragrances that it kind of came out of left field because it's so rose dominant, this line. And to have Meliora where you have that sparkle, it's just like, okay, all right, I see what you're doing here. But the musk is what gives it a level of maturity that doesn't push it so far to the left and being like, oh my gosh, it's so youthful. It's just too young over here. Meliora is absolutely beautiful. I'm glad she's finally getting a little bit of recognition, but I've been riding with her a long time. I had a quick battle because I'm like, should this be number 4? This could either be 4 or 3 for me, but we're gonna keep her at 4. Michelle Delina La Rosee. Damn. This is the Delina for the summertime. She is light with power, okay? Do not fool you. She can hold her own. She harmonizes beautifully. Just, amazing. Absolutely a stunner. This is my favorite high heat Delina. If you are in a high climate area and the other Delinas are just a little too heavy, check this one out. I always tell you, when I say aquatic, that does not mean watered down, okay? Baby can blow, all right? And she lasts and she performs, okay? I am always gonna describe it as glacier water with rose petals in it, okay? That's the only way to describe this. You get that sense of the water, like just, like if I knew how to swim, you know how you see the videos and people be up in Bali and they have all like the roses in the pool? Imagine that. Or no, not even. A really, really luxurious hotel or spa bathtub with the rose petals in it. Oh my goodness, just absolutely magnificent. Oh my God, I can't wait for the summer. Like I don't wait, but she goes to town. She got a lot of work done in this past summer, and she's just so beautiful. Okay, it's just, I can go on about Delina La Rosee, but that's definitely Michelle. You know, she was a latecomer to the trio. Okay, everybody was like, do we really need her? Do we? Hey, put some respect on Michelle's name, okay? Everybody loves Michelle, and if you don't, you crazy. The reason why these two can interchange is because Delina Exclusif is number 3. I know some of y'all probably thought this was gonna be my number 1, and it's not, honey. Oh my gosh, Kelly, Calandria. Initially, I liked Delina more, but when I retried it again, that powdery rose just wowed me. And I tried it on my skin the second time, and that's what really, really like did it for me. When I first tried Delina and Delina Exclusif, I tried it on tester strips, okay? And I actually liked Delina a whole lot more. But it wasn't until I sprayed it on my skin where I was like, hold on now. You're doing something a little different. And it was that powderiness that really, really spoke to me. It didn't have that sharp rhubarb that could kind of be a little bit off-putting. This one just had such power. It is a power performer. It is a powerhouse fragrance. It truly is. And it's just like, this is why you spend the amount of money these fragrances are, because yes, you do want your fragrances to last. I 1000% wholeheartedly agree with that. If you're spending a lot of money, it needs to last. Some of the fragrances that I've mentioned, they don't last that long, but not every fragrance has to last that long for hours and hours and hours. It doesn't have to. But there are some fragrances that you are just happy that they last this long. And you just like, damn, but you quit it already? There's times, oh my God, when I do my laundry, I'm sitting here like, you know what? I could get a couple more wears out of this. Because the fragrance just sticks. And it's just like, God, wow. And like, just like Kelly, like, she is like my favorite from the trio, okay? And I'm just like, oh, she got that song. So, oh my gosh. Delina Exclusive, y'all know she probably would have been higher if I didn't associate it with my sister-in-law. She stole my scent, but I gave it to her, so I'm not mad at it. And this is why I can kind of interchange, you know, Delina La Rosee and Delina Exclusive, because technically speaking, I reach for La Rosee more, but every time I smell Exclusive, something happens when you show up late. You get deducted and your checks don't come out straight. It's just, I can always interchange the two, but realistically speaking, as of this moment, I use La Rosee more than Delina Exclusive. But I like Delina Exclusive more than La Rosee. I don't know, maybe I have to do an update at some point, but right now, the ranking of these are how I feel about them right now. They can always change, okay? At the number 2 spot, this girl, from the moment I saw her, I was like, oh, she's gonna be a problem. And then she performed, and I was like, that's my girl, Valaya. Valaya, hands down, is LaToya for me, okay? Sugar Plum Fairies. Valaya is the most beautiful musk I've ever smelled. Period, point blank, okay? This one reminds me of LaToya only because I feel like she's not a part of the group anymore, but she easily could be a part of it. It's like, I wish you were a Delina in a sense, but I love the fact that you are your own thing, okay? And she, oh my gosh, she don't even touch you like I do. I just love Valaya. She's light, she's a little sweet, she's a little like aquatic. Oh, just a hint of vanilla. She's so good. And it's just like, some people have written her off because they saw this little frosted bottle and was like, nope, you not a Delina, so you ain't really gonna do it. She said, ha, I got hits too, all right? You must regret the day that you left me. Still trying to get back. She cool with everybody. She cool with Michelle. Real life and in my figment of my imagination. Delina La Rosee and Valaya, they homies. They are homies. They kind of like meant to be. But Valaya gives you like just the sweet sweat. I can't name it anything else other than that. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, you know what? Nope, I'm not trying to re-describe any of these scents. It's sweet sweat. It's very, very natural. She cool. She cool with everybody. You could probably put her with most of these fragrances and create something else. Like, that's what I really need to do. Because the only one I really put her with is the Delinas. See, original Disney child. So it's just, maybe I need to put her with Oriana. Maybe I need to put her with some of the other ones. But if you like something that is going to last a very long time and isn't so rosy, because obviously there's a lot of rose in these collections. If you want that, give this a try. Try it out on skin too, because I think that I want to say the aldehydes Some people like it, some people don't. I get it. It's cool. But this one is an absolute stunner. And the fact that I reach for it all the time, she almost was number one. Almost. She came in knocking things over. You see the dent. I showed you the dents. There's no reason why the dent is looking like that. But she's holding down the second place position real tight. If you've really been watching my channel, you already know Cassili was going to be my number one. Cassili, aka Solange. Yo, Cassili, don't nobody really talk about her. And this is in my world, okay? My mind. People always want to put their attention on the DC3 and the Beyoncés and stuff. But Solange is different, okay? She is not like all the other girls. She's got that creaminess. She's tropical in a sense. She's having fun, okay? Having a good time. She's deep at sometimes. Sometimes she just, it's like she turns up a little bit. She twerk a little something, but she's elegant, classy. Like she just does all the things for me. And Cassili is my most used as well. And I just love it. Oh, I don't have anything that smells like this in my collection. Actually, most of these don't smell like a lot of things that I have in my collection. That's why I really, really like the Parfums de Marly fragrances, because they're all extensions of my personality. But this, fruity, creamy, smooth, but tropical, slightly edible. Like you just want to nuzzle up. She nuts and bucks, you know, like people just don't give this enough praise. People don't look at it because she's in the shadows of the Delinas. But when you remove Delinas from the conversation, she should be at the top of your list. She really should be. She's at the top of mine. There's just a warmth to her that feels young and fun and just laid back. But you get too close, she got hands, okay? She got hands. And every time I wear this and people are like, they actually know about Parfums de Marly and they get close, they'll hug me and they'll be like, what's that? And I'm like, Cassili. And they're like, oh, I never even thought to try that one. Exactly. Not a lot of people try this one. Not a lot of people try this one. They don't want to give her credit. They don't want to do nothing. Like they pass her by and it's okay. But real ones know. Solange is very talented, okay? Cassili is very, very talented. If I had to pick a song from Solange, it would be Losing You. Like it's just, yes. Tell me the truth, boy. I gotta play that album. Oh my gosh. Hell, she might even be Solange in the Hatley Street Dreams. She might even be that. Like, you were running me down, telling me wait, running me down and telling me you were never gonna go the way you got me. Yes, I'm a Solange fan, okay? And I'm a fan of Cassili. Cassili is just like, mouth-watering. Like, I just love it. And I know Delinas are always at the top of everybody's list, and that's cool. They are, but when I really think about me and my personality, it's Cassili. She's fun. She's dope, you know? She's tropical. I'm not tropical, but you get it. Like, it's just, there's something about it. It's just warm, just everything. She just represents me and I really, really love it. Let me know your top 3 Parfums de Marly fragrances. Check out some of my other videos and I'll catch you in the next one.